Here's where they should draw the line. Is it illegal? If it's illegal, then yeah, of course they shouldn't give it service. If it is, then yes, they should absolutely have to. It should be the exact same as an electricity company, as a phone company, as a internet company, as a water company, or anything else. The random debanking and removal of payment processing for certain people for certain ideological means is a massive problem, and it helps no one. And so anyway, except for them, obviously, because it gives them the power to censor things and effectively tell people what they're allowed to see on the internet, and effectively subvert the will of the people by acting as a pseudo-government because they're able to control this very small link in the pipeline. And
Okay, I want to say this quick, but he's absolutely correct about how they want to take advantage of mob rule to kind of pressure these companies. But I don't think it's just that. I think that's a factor, obviously, because, these people do pressure companies all the time. But I also think these companies tend to have a heavy liberal bias. I mean, you see in July or June, I think it's June, they'll have like pride flags up for like Pride Month. But the thing is these companies have such a heavy liberal bias because the richer people are, I tend to notice this, the richer people are in terms of finances and in terms of status, they tend to be more liberal the more rich they are, which is kind of funny because, a lot of liberals phrase themselves as revolutionaries, and, you have all the top end people in society all, overwhelmingly being liberal, overwhelmingly being left wing. But besides the point here, this should entirely apply as to YouTube. This should entirely apply as to Twitch. This should entirely apply onto Reddit and other social media sites. Things should not get banned because you dislike the things or you disagree with the message of the things. And this goes for any other site too. The only reason that a person should be banned, I don't even think people should be banned. Maybe they should have their account locked and not allowed to post for like an indefinite period of time, like 20 years. You don't need to delete every post, but delete every post and like erase them from the internet. But if they're posting illegal content, they're doing stuff that's illegal. That's where the line should be drawn in terms of banning. Like you shouldn't ban people should not get banned because they have particular worldviews you disagree with, or they have particular likenesses for certain things that you disagree with. Be it right wing or left wing. Like, you shouldn't have it so that someone's banned because they have Christian values, or someone's banned because they have liberal values, or etc. What should be up to banning is like felony level crimes. Like, if you're doing like predatory practices with children, that should get you banned. If you're confessing to a murder or something, that should get you banned. I think we have way too high standards for what is being allowed to allow someone to get banned. Like, there's certain sites and certain places on the internet which will ban you for just not even having the same ideology as them. It should literally just operate like a hydro company, or like a water company, or a electric company, or a heating company, or whatever, or a phone company too, where these services should entirely be accessed by everyone for as long as they want, as long as they're not doing something illegal at a felony level. Like, if you're speeding, for example, and you get like a speeding ticket, technically that's illegal, but I don't think you should get banned off the internet because you have a speeding ticket. I think in terms of what should get you banned, it's probably just felony level crimes, that sort of tier of crime. That's what should get you banned. But yeah, I entirely agree with Asmon here. They shouldn't allow banning or deplatforming of people solely because of ideological or personal reasons. This is how you get echo chambers of people who only agree on one thing. Because you effectively silenced everyone else on planet Earth.